Which is the main function of red blood cells? The answer is carry oxygen. Which organ produces digestive enzymes? The answer is pancreas. Which part of the brain controls breathing? The answer is medulla. Which bone protects the spinal cord? The answer is vertebral column. Which system removes waste from the body? The answer is excretory. Which organ is affected in asthma? The answer is lungs. Which muscle works without our control? The answer is involuntary. Which blood vessel carries blood away from the heart? The answer is artery. Which part of the tooth is visible above gums? The answer is crown. Which organ helps in maintaining blood pressure? The answer is kidney. Which system includes glands and hormones? The answer is endocrine. Which organ is responsible for vision? The answer is eye. Which part of blood carries nutrients? The answer is plasma. Which joint is present in the knee? The answer is hinge. Which organ produces sound? The answer is larynx. Which part of the brain controls heartbeat? The answer is medulla. Which organ stores excess glucose as glycogen? The answer is liver. Which tissue covers the body surface? The answer is epithelial. Which organ absorbs oxygen into blood? The answer is lungs. Which vitamin helps in blood clotting? The answer is vitamin K. Which bone forms the shoulder? The answer is scapula. Which part of ear maintains balance? The answer is semicircular canals. Which system protects internal organs? The answer is skeletal. Which organ removes urea from blood? The answer, kidney. Which muscle is found in the heart? The answer is cardiac. Which organ helps in chewing food? The answer is teeth. Which blood vessel has valves? The answer is vein. Which organ is known as the body's filter? The answer is kidney. Which part of eye focuses light? The answer is lens. Which organ produces saliva? The answer is salivary glands. Which system allows the body to respond to stimuli? The answer is nervous. Which organ is affected by jaundice? The answer is liver. Which part connects bone to muscle? The answer is tendon. Which gland regulates metabolism? The answer is thyroid. Which organ helps in swallowing food? The answer is esophagus. Which system includes skin, hair, and nails? The answer is integumentary. Which part of the brain controls emotions? The answer is cerebrum. Which organ stores bile juice? The answer is gallbladder. Which system transports nutrients? The answer is circulatory. Which organ is responsible for hearing? The answer is ear. Which bone forms the jaw? The answer is mandible. Which part of blood gives red color? The answer is hemoglobin. Which system removes carbon dioxide? The answer is respiratory. Which organ controls voluntary actions? The answer is cerebrum. Which part of the digestive system churns food? The answer is stomach. Which organ produces hormones for growth? The answer is pituitary. Which part of eye detects light? The answer is retina. Which system provides immunity? The answer is immune. Which organ helps regulate body temperature? The answer is skin. Which organ produces sweat? The answer is skin.